Hey guys, this is SF, and just like my Japanese farming video, I'm going to introduce my NA version. This is only for Tread Lightly, any of the Tread Lightly series. Let's do Dark. It doesn't really matter which one. I use the same team no matter what attribute it is. And as for my friend, I'm going to use an Izanami. Just any no gravity barrier monster will work. So my max luck, Queen Butterfly. And next one is Okuta Soji. This is the evolved form for the mechs, for the robot, which is the boss. Da Vinci, this is the ascended version, Mech Slayer, no gravity barrier and piercing homing, which is really strong in this tier. And Izanami just doesn't matter. It can be Amundus, it can be Izanami, it can be Margaret. Just anything no gravity barrier monster will be good. Let's go. I usually recommend homing monsters like the ones I stated, like Mundus. Even Independence is good, but this is more about one-shotting the boss and getting speed clears, because Okuta can pretty much one-shot the boss on the weak spot. Even if it's not on the weak spot, it could do about 60 to 70% of its final health on the final bar. Mines I don't really care much about. I usually ignore them, or just because they don't do that much. Only the boss do a lot of damage in terms of their mines as well as normal attacks. And my Okuta will basically destroy him. Now if you're wondering, the Ascended Okuta does have homing, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend the user, but I would recommend the evolved version more, because the homing is not that great. It's only 12 shots, and her strike shot his strike shot for the ascended version is becoming a bounce type instead of sticking onto a monster and knocking them up, because there are gravity barriers in this dungeon. So most likely you won't be able to move that much when you're using his strike shot. So it kind of lessens the potential damage. So I would rather you bring the evolved version. Well, it's just for the farming. In terms of descent dungeons, I think the ascended version does do a lot more, because Asha's, like a lot of dungeons in the future, will have a lot of damage walls, and Okuta, the ascended version, is a lot better in that front. But in terms of farming, the evolved version is a lot better. So if you can make two, then make two. But I wouldn't really recommend you make two max luck versions of, like, a max luck version of each one. And I missed my gauge. Okay, second bar. I usually don't stall. I don't stall for Da Vinci's strike shot, because I don't really need it, because Okuta is gonna one shot. Well, basically one shot the boss. should do it. Okay, last bar. This is going really well. This is going really smoothly. I usually run either the water one or the red one, the fire one, because I do need more attack plus and speed plus. Now there is this weak spot. I just got lucky and just gonna probably one shot. Guess not. It was close, but it's still a good speed clear. If it's the fire one, then it'll probably one shot. That and my Okta is not max plus in terms of attack. And that's it. Let's see how many pluses I get. This is not double drop, so can't. Probably X's are pretty hard to get. Four normal ones. But that's usually my normal dungeon farming team for the Tread Lightly series. Once I get Tengu's coming up in a week or two, I would use him, especially when he's max lux, I will use him over Queen Butterfly just for the homing and the no gravity bear and the flight. It just does more consistent damage, but either way Butterfly does work. But that is my team: Butterfly, Okuda Soji, the evolved version, and Da Vinci for the ascended version. It's basically all about this guy. If you get Okuda and just stack no gravity barrier monsters, then it will be really fast. It will be really smooth. But that's it for my farming team in my NA version. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.